It's so cold inside of Kathleen's home that you can see the breath in front of your face. Come back this way. You can see that she's been using these pots and pans to cook inside of her fireplace because that's the only way that she's been able to make her meals. But just recently, a whole group of people stepped in. They've only known each other for really the last 24 hours.
Would you have went the whole winter?
I wouldn't have been able to make it the whole winter, actually, with this cold. It would have ended probably last night.
Last night, in this case, means the day after Christmas.
And I was down to
This being one of the last pieces of firewood Kathleen had to burn in her home.
I burned my jewelry box. I already burned, like, decorative type things. I was heading for those wooden candles.
She was burning anything she could to stay warm. And you were doing that for how long?
Since it started getting cold, and that was in October.
How long she's been living in her cold, dark house. So when she says
it would have ended probably last night,
she means
I would probably be in the morgue, Oakland County morgue.
Kathleen has been barely making it in her Lake Orion house. Why did you not reach out for help?
I didn't want to impose on anybody. I just didn't want to impose on anybody. It wasn't just about pride. When you're in this kind of situation, pride isn't even a priority.
I hope you can see you're not an imposition. You're not an imposition to these people.
No, absolutely.
It's really cool to see her response.
This group could never see Kathleen as an imposition, only a neighbor who lost a job, got behind on bills, and needed help. When they found out how she was living, they jumped into action and
jumped in the car with whatever wood I had in the backyard and came over and introduced myself and said, "This isn't the end of me. You'll see me again."
Someone had once helped me, and I told her, once we get you going, all I ask in return is someday when you have the opportunity, help someone, and pass it along.
Heroes. Real heroes. Walking, talking heroes. Angels.
They set up a GoFundMe for Kathleen. There's also been donations of firewood.
Candles that were donated.
Plus water and food.
There's things all over here that have been donated that are just, like, unbelievable. That's really what this story is really about. The real Christmas spirit. And driving by the home, you'd never know that the power was out, that the lights are out, that it's cold inside. But the ball started rolling because another neighbor said, "Look, I know there's a problem here," confronted Kathleen about it. And now the community is even finding a way to potentially get her a new car. In Lake Orion, I'm Hillary Golston, Fox 2 News.